Why does she stop listening to you? Why does it feel like your opinion no longer holds weight? Why do your wins in business feel ignored at home and not appreciated? High-value men don't lose respect overnight. They erode it slowly by doing this one thing over and over again. Let's fix it before it's too late. I worked with powerful, driven men who dominate in business. They're so great at it, but feel invisible in their own marriage. That's not how it's supposed to be. They come to me saying things like, she used to admire me. I feel like I can't win with her anymore. I make all the money and it still feels like I don't matter. I want to give you a word of advice. Grab the free marriage ROI toolkit below to get started on those changes right away. Link is in the description below. You're making decisions without her. I understand you kind of have to, right? Because she may not understand what you see. Because you lead in business, you take those risks, you move fast, you have to. But at home, you think checking in with her means weakness in a way. So you move without her input. And she sees it. But deep down inside, you want to lead this thing together, to have her input. Here's what you don't realize. When you exclude her, she feels dismissed. Wouldn't you? Right? When you assume what's best, she feels disrespected. I get it why you don't come to her. I get it. Let me tell you something. Her intuition, her insight, her presence, those are strengths, not threats. She sees things you can't see. You kind of need each other to flourish, to grow, to build. The man who earns lasting respect include their wives, not for permission, but for partnership. That is what this is about. Number 2, you're solving problems, not building trust. You're a fixer. It's in your nature. You see an issue, you want to solve it. I get it. Let's make this conversation productive. But she's not a business problem. She's a woman who wants to feel heard. When you rush to fix it, you skip over connection because everything has to be rushed. Everything has to be fixed. That's not how it should be in a marriage. She stops bringing things up. She stops trusting you with her heart. Leadership isn't just action, it's presence. Creating a space for her to open up, to process, to be with you. When she comes to you with all these feelings, it's not for you to solve those feelings or to solve the situation that she is having. Sure, feel free to hear her out just like you would as a leader in business, to hear your employees, to hear your business partners, to hear your clients. You create that space for them. Exactly same thing here. And then say, baby, I hear you. I understand how you're feeling. You're working so hard and this is all going on. Would you be open to hearing my advice on this? Or you just want to be heard? You can even start asking that question in the beginning. Because once you get people to talk, they completely disarm themselves and they share things with you that they never shared before. And not everything is a problem to solve. It more than likely just be her processing what's going on up here and verbally processing it for her to solve her own issues. So when you feel like you have a solution, be like, baby, I hear you. I'm sorry you feel that way. I completely understand from your side of things why you would feel that way. You have every right to feel that way. Would you be open to hearing a solution that could potentially help you? It may not, but would you be open to hearing it? She's not going to say no. She's like, yeah, baby, of course. Like in her mind, thank you for listening to me kind of babbling about my own issues. I appreciate this man. I just want to love on him. I want to give him the world. Yes, baby, I want to hear you. And that's when you offer the solution. People are more receptive that way than just be like, you got to do this, you got to do that, without hearing them out first. Sometimes it requires that space for someone to process their own issues. And a lot of times we need that in a marriage. I'm sure you want that emotional support as well. You have it so hard, sometimes really, really tough in business. And what do you need? What do you want to come home? You want peace. You desire peace. You desire respect. But it starts with a leader like you to step in and making your woman feel like she's heard, valued, and appreciated. It starts with you. And I know you have it in you to start there, small steps at a time. You treat respect like a transaction. A lot of men think, I work hard, I provide, I deserve respect. Yes, but respect in marriage isn't earned just once. It's earned daily by how you show up emotionally for her, by how you lead with humility. When she sees that you're emotionally stable, when it's so chaotic and there's thunderstorms happening and you're stable, you have no idea how attractive that is to a woman, because we need that. We're very emotional. We create the chaos sometimes. We create the stress, frustrations, okay? That's definitely me. But when I see a man who's stable in his own leadership and humility and emotional stability, that's what I crave. That's what I need. And he teaches me to be better just by not even saying anything. The people who don't say anything are the most intelligent. So when you're stable in that way and she sees that, watch the little changes in a positive way happen. It's also by how you honor her presence, not just her performance. High value men cultivate respect. They don't demand it, they inspire it. There's a difference. And when they do that, she rises up because she sees him as a man worth following. Because you are a man worth following and be respected. So do you want to earn her respect without guilt trips, games, or guessing? I really suggest downloading the free marriage ROI toolkit below. It gives you 5 tools to lead with clarity, connection, and confidence, just like you do in business. So if your woman doesn't respect you, it doesn't mean you're failing. It's an opportunity for you. But it does mean something needs to change. You're not here to settle for silent tension, roommate energy, or emotional distance. You're here to lead, to connect, to grow. Download the free marriage ROI toolkit below right now.